The unsung heroes of the pitch. The last line standing between glory and defeat. While every team values their front men and playmakers, goalkeepers are often overlooked despite their unenviable task. The defining performances of football's finest stoppers. A look back through history.
Oliver Kahn und Möller. Ein tolles Eröffnungsgeklingel der Schalker gleich eine.
Today we delve deep into the legacies of 5 legends who dominated between the posts. Their place in history was cemented through grand accomplishments, iconic saves under pressure, and unrivaled poise on football's biggest stages. But we'll not stop there. Having explored the elite few who raised the bar in years past, we then compare them to today's standard bearers, those such as Manuel Neuer, Alisson Becker, and Thibaut Courtois. Could these modern masters match up to the legends of eras long gone? So tell us, which shot stopper from football's pantheon would you pick in your team? Stay tuned to find out who emerges triumphant in our examination of goalkeeping's greats. Kicking it off with none other than one of Germany's iconic figures, Oliver Kahn, aka the Titan. A player whose dominance protected not just the goal, but the entire territory it contained. His fierce personality and intense competitive nature intimidated opponents and teammates alike. More than a goalkeeper, however, he was a commander and driving force, at times an exacting and perfectionist leader. Kahn spent the majority of his career manning the nets for Bayern Munich, where he secured 8 Bundesliga titles and 6 German Cups, and triumphed in the 2001 UEFA Champions League final. It was in this final year that Kahn performed at his defining best, stubborn yet sublime. Kahn saved 3 penalties in the shootout to deliver Bayern the trophy after their draw with Valencia, clinching victory in defining fashion. Moments such as these cemented his status as no mere great, but a legend of the game. The most memorable moment for Kahn came during the 2002 FIFA World Cup, a tournament held in the year the legendary goalkeeper led Germany to the final in spectacular fashion. Kahn exemplifies complete goalkeeping, with his lightning-quick reflexes and commanding authority over set-piece situations. He was more than a barrier, he was the impervious fortress that opponents faced. Our next inductee holds the record for the most shutouts in Premier League history. The venerable Petr Cech and his staggering 202 clean sheets amassed across 443 appearances for Chelsea. No other keeper has come close to matching such consistency of excellence. Especially so during his peak years with Chelsea, where in one particular season, the Blues allowed a Premier League record low of 15 goals thanks to Cech patrolling the nets. However, Cech brought more than stats. He was a composed leader on the field, restoring calm amid the storm of tactical savvy. One moment that truly showed his fortitude came in 2006, when a career-threatening head injury left many to believe Cech may never return to his best. But he did, the goalkeeper proving doubters wrong by coming back better than ever, the turban worn as a symbol of his unparalleled resilience. Petr Cech enjoyed a legendary career-defining moment in the 2012 UEFA Champions League final against Bayern Munich. With scores still level at 0-0 after extra time, he denied both Arjen Robben and Ivica Olic in the ensuing penalty shootout. Cech's heroics delivered Chelsea their maiden European Cup and cemented his place among the best to ever play the position. While numbers and honours only tell part of the story, what truly set Cech apart was his unwavering consistency. Game after game, season after season, he was as dependable as the rising sun. It mattered not whether the save was simple or spectacular, Cech was a rock upon which his team found foundation. Iker Casillas earned the moniker San Iker for seemingly superhuman stops that often saved Real Madrid and Spain. Installed as Los Blancos' first choice at a tender age, he set a record still standing with 59 clean sheets across 177 Champions League appearances. More remarkably, Casillas captained La Furia Roja to successive Euro 2008, 2010 World Cup and Euro 2012 triumphs, an unprecedented international treble. None shone brighter than in the World Cup final against the Netherlands, where Saneeka's saves, particularly a pivotal one-on-one with Arjen Robben, secured Spain's first World Cup. For over a decade at the pinnacle of the game, Casillas lived and died under the pressure between the posts like no other. Casillas and Van der Sar exemplified calmness under pressure, coming up clutch when their teams needed them most. Whether defending a Champions League title or facing elimination at a World Cup, Casillas delivered stellar saves to lift his team to victory. For over a decade at Real Madrid, he established himself as not just a great shot stopper, but the embodiment of dependability and poise in goal. Van der Sar was a pioneer who changed the role of the goalkeeper. What he did for the position, he revolutionized it, recalled Simon Mignolet. A modern sweeper keeper, Van der Sar thrived on shot stopping and maintaining composure against all odds. Towering at 6'6", yet graceful in his movements, he redefined what the position could be through his precise handling and habit of starting attacks from the back. This approach brought him success from Ajax to Juventus and Fulham, before achieving legendary status at Manchester United, where he went over 1,000 minutes without conceding to set an unmatched Premier League record. His crowning achievement was the 2008 Champions League final, where he denied Nicolas Anelka in the shootout to deliver United's second European title under his tenure. Lastly stands Gianluigi Buffon, widely agreed as the greatest to ever play. In 2006, through flashes of pure instinct and will, Buffon inspires all with professionalism, heart and soul. Manuel Neuer transformed goalkeeping, blurring lines once thought fixed. Where others held the line, Neuer patrolled voraciously, revolutionizing involvement. Unmatched in World Cup 2014, winning the Golden Glove, Neuer's dynamism defined an era for Germany. Over 200 clean Bundesliga sheets leave no question of Neuer's dominance. Alisson arrived at Liverpool and solidified their once shaky defence with 2 triumphant seasons, winning the Champions League in 2019 and the Premier League in 2020. With sure hands and calm leadership, Alisson established himself among the world's elite with 62 Premier League clean sheets. Beyond skill, his charisma, like that memorable headed goal, sets him apart from his rivals. Courtois cemented his legend in the 2022 Champions League final through a performance already immortalised. With over 200 clean sheets, Courtois stands proudly among the greats of the game, deserving of the highest praise for dedicated excellence between the posts. He shattered conventions with his commanding sweeps outside the box, changing goalkeeping as we know it. But was he the last line of defence when his team needed him most? Kahn's ferocity protected Bayern through periods of instability, cementing his place among the elite. Perhaps true supremacy comes not from who can be dethroned, but who can never be replaced in the hearts of their supporters. Tell us your thoughts on the game's immortal icons in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to Matchday Moments and click the notification bell so you never miss an insightful analysis on the beautiful game.